I've definitely been bitten by a redback.
So before 10 o'clock they have sensory time in here. I remember it's so long since I've done a video. But I feel like that. Tips, okay? So apparently that battle only went for an hour,
Yeah,
John.
that was amazing.
So I picked John up from the airport yesterday. Poor darling, he's not feeling the best today. Not feeling the best, Johnny.
I don't... What are you putting it on there for?
You tell everybody why you think you're not feeling well, darling.
When I moved our furniture around, there was so many redbacks, it was ridiculous.
And what happened to you, darling?
And then I thought I could have a blister on my bottom of my foot, and I couldn't walk on my foot. And when I look at it, there's 2 puncture marks, and I've definitely been bitten by a redback.
So poor darling has to stay in bed today.
I don't have to stay in bed.
Let's see if I can show you. He has, in all honesty, he has got puncture wounds there.
Oh!
Me being the sympathetic, empathetic nurse that I am, I got a needle out and I shoved it in those puncture marks and I expelled all the fluid that was in there. I thought that was all right. Hey, John.
I need a new nurse.
Hey, I didn't charge him for it.
Oh, I'm paying for it. Don't worry about that. I'm paying for it.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have a hat on again.
Back to normal programming now. We're back on
We're
track.
back. We're back.
We're back.
Why haven't you got a hat on?
Oh, it's too windy. All right, we've got our fluffy
I noticed you
thingies
didn't
on.
say, why don't I have a hat on? I was slightly concerned about you burning,
Sorry.
but no concern. But how about you, darling? You don't have a hat on either.
Okay, so we're
Oh,
going
we've got our
to...
little fluffy things on too.
I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I should start listening more.
All right,
I
we've
really
come
should.
across this well. It's called 2
Well.
Mile Well.
I get it.
So did
Well.
Did we say we're in Geraldton or not?
Yes, we're in Geraldton.
We're in Geraldton.
We're in Geraldton.
We're in Geraldton.
Well,
get
there's a well here.
I'm going to get John to... No, we'll show
Oh,
you
you're
the well
just
first.
about to give me the whole tell the
Oh,
selfie stick, won't
okay,
you?
hang on.
See?
This
See?
is the well, see?
I've been practicing.
So
I've been taking lessons.
this is the old well. All right. Then do you want to just
What?
show that?
What?
So, this well was dug in 1960.
It's really not
And-
that old. When you think about
Well,
1960.
that's 160 years ago.
1960? We were
yeah.
born in 1968.
No, okay. This
Oh, did I just say
well,
1968? Oops.
this well was dug in the 1860s.
That's better. Maybe I should be the commentator from now on. What do you guys reckon? In the comments. No comments. That's her job.
All right. It provided water for horse, camel and bullock-drawn wagons leaving Geraldton with essential supplies for the early Victoria district area. We're on a very, very busy road and I feel like I'm yelling, so I'm
you've
sorry.
got a fluffy mic on.
Yeah,
You'll
I
be able to
forget
hear.
that. Okay. All right. The well also provided water for Bluff Point locals when their rainwater reserves were depleted. In 1914, the well was deepened to improve water flow, and it was still in use in 1939. Well, can you show them the walls, John? So the walls of the well in 1962, these walls started crumbling, so that's why they've put this brickwork here in place. So
Oh, this wasn't here, obviously.
this, so
yeah.
back. Oh, that's not an old house.
Yeah, no, around the other side there's old bricks and stuff.
There's a house. It's the old something cottage. No, it's an old cottage.
Is it haunted?
No, there's people in there, John, I think.
No, it's got a big fence around. There's none in there. I drove past it like 3 times, 4 times, 6, well, maybe even 6 times I've driven past it when you've been asleep. You know, when I've been doing stuff.
So look, it's an old. I can't remember what it was called. The old something cottage.
That's all new extensions around the side of it, but
Yeah.
this is old. How cool is that? Imagine, hey, hang a minute, just imagine, back in the early 1800s, you're sitting on your veranda, and there was a gunfight out
Oh,
here.
freaking hell!
No, hey, don't walk away.
Oh my God, he's obsessed with it. He watches too many old shows, I swear.
And you remember the old undertaker used to be beside the road just waiting for the bodies? Do you remember?
Yes, John.
They have to get their little fob watch out. No, they used to hook up to their pans. Remember? I'm
Do you
a
know-
big Western person.
Why
I
is
love
it-
old Westerns.
Do you know
What?
there'd be a lot of other ladies watching this with husbands, and the women would be sitting there just rolling their eyes at
No,
you.
they wouldn't. They'd be going, John is so right.
So anyhow, that was called 2 Mile Well.
Why 2 Mile Well?
I don't know, actually.
See,
It doesn't
you-
say
you
anything.
See, look, hey, hang on a minute. Whoa, back up. You're not doing your information properly again. You
does-
should know why it's called 2
It
2
doesn't
Mile Well.
say why it's called 2 Mile. All right, let's go. How's this wind?
Oh, wind's
Wow.
terrible. Lucky we've got our little fluffy
Apparently
caddy
the
things on.
wind's going to get up to 40-something kilometres per hour. So we're going to go into the museum today for our first little stop. We're going
Dinosaur
we're going to
Explorers.
take Hudson to see the dinosaur exhibition, but that is like an extra for this museum.
You've got to pay.
So while we're waiting for Jess and Hudson to come, we're just going to walk down.
To the
There's
foreshore.
actually
Like a
water-
foreshore?
Yeah, there's actually, what do you call them? Not a jetty. The boats are parked down there.
Where
What
they
do you call
moor
them?
them? Where they moor them?
Yeah. Let's walk down this
What do they
little
call
bit,
that?
John.
What do they call that?
I don't know, I can't think.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Gee, how nice though is the water? I know we've said it before, but how nice is the water in WA?
There's actually something here, John, like a whale bone or something. Oh no,
It's a
It's not a
propeller.
whalebone.
It's a propeller.
it's a propeller and
You're very close though.
there's a plaque to it.
Oh, and there's no chairs.
Stanford propeller. Bound from Fremantle to Geraldton with a cargo of cement and coking coal. The 5,000-tonne Norwegian freighter MV Stanford ran aground in bad weather on the night of the 24th of June 1936. Geez, a lot of ships run aground.
They do. But can you imagine
Yeah.
how hard that's hit the ground to bend those?
Yeah.
There must be some pretty bad skippers back in the old day.
Oh, I wonder.
Look at Gilligan's Island, for instance. Like, you know, they set out for a 3-hour trip, you know, like, and they were marooned for
Marooned for however many years.
Oh, who remembers Gilligan's Island? You know what?
Best show on earth.
In the comments below, I would love to know who used to watch Gilligan's Island, because that was one of my favourites.
And look at that old boat, John. Oh, Gilligan's Island. Was it your
In the
favourite
comments,
show
down there.
ever?
Hang on, hang on now. Down there.
You're
I like doing that, eh?
Hey, but wasn't it the best show ever, Gilligan's
Oh.
Island? Do you know when I was at school and
Day school back in your day?
yeah, no, shush. When I was at school, in primary school, we had to do skits, and my team, we did Gilligan's Island, and I was Marianne,
You're Marianne?
and I had a little pair of skimpy
Oh,
shorts
you
with
were
my
too-
butt
you-
cheeks
you were
hanging
too-
out.
You're too beautiful to be Marianne.
Oh, do you think I should have been Ginger, John?
No, I actually didn't like Ginger. I like Marianne better.
Yeah, see? Look at this old boat.
I don't miss our baby days.
No. Nothing to tell us what this boat's all about.
No. Surprised it's still floating.
It's John. Oh, look. Shopping trolley.
Really?
Look how clear the water is, though. It's not going to stay clear if idiots keep doing stuff like that.
Trolleys and people throwing trolleys in water and stuff. I don't understand.
So clear, though, hey?
Oh, the water in WA is just next level. It's like when you go over to the islands like Fiji and stuff, isn't it, really?
So before 10 o'clock, they have sensory time in here and the noises are turned off. But now it's time. Oh, he's coming to get me.
I wonder where the noises are coming from.
Are they real? Are they real? Are they real dinosaurs?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Grandma,
Yeah.
I know where the noises are coming from.
I don't know. Speakers somewhere. We've come up the top of a hill in Geraldton to the HMAS Sydney #2
Number 2.
Memorial. This ship, I think it was the 19th of November 1941, this ship was sunk off the coast of Western Australia. 645 men or personnel died. There were no survivors. The German warship that they had a bit of a, you don't call it war, a battle with, had 319 people on board and only 18 of them died.
Yeah.
And they weren't a warship where the HMAS Sydney.
How'd that work out?
And the German one was full of bombs and stuff.
They were planting mines in the
yeah,
ocean.
but that one, even though both of them have been sunk, so we'll go and have a look at this memorial.
Look at the water views you got from up here.
How amazing is this, John?
This is pretty spectacular.
This is,
I think this is one of the better ones we've ever seen.
and look at the view of the ocean there. Okay, John. So one of our viewers actually contacted me yesterday, Tanya, and she told me that her grandfather was one of the crewmen on board HMAS Sydney #2. So he passed away when Tanya's mum was either 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
So she never got to meet her grandpa and hear the wonderful stories he would have had.
Sad.
So, Tanya, we're going to find your grandpa's name on this wall.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
And again,
John.
thank you guys for all, and women,
Like-
for all your service.
These 645 men sacrificed their life
Yeah.
to give us the
freedom we have
today.
Yeah.
But along this wall here, it probably won't show up that well in the camera, but there's this huge wall.
So many names.
You think there's 645 names. This memorial comprises many symbolic elements expressing the tragic loss of HMAS Sydney2. The precinct is based on a circular plan symbolising totality, wholeness, infinity, eternity. It is approached by a path curving upwards, forming a ceremonial entrance ramp to the dedicated area.
I'm going to walk over to the waving woman and Tracy's just going to read out you some stuff about her.
Okay, the waiting woman sculpture. At the edge of the precinct stands a sculpture of a woman. Appearing almost real, she leans anxiously in the wind. Frozen in time and bronze, her strained gaze fixed patiently forever on the far horizon. She is the all-encompassing waiting woman, grieving for her menfolk. Through her, the pain of loss is felt, the everlasting empty waiting of those, many of whom will come to this place of healing, to close this tragic chapter in Australian history. Hopefully, these will find comfort in the existence of this sacred site, this place of contemplation which honours and remembers the sacrifice of those who gave their lives for freedom. All right, behind us is St Francis Xavier Cathedral. This was built by Monsignor John Hawes. And I think too, John, In previous videos, we've come across some churches that were built by John Hawes. I feel like I remember. It's so long since I've done a video, but I feel like that.
No.
Okay. It took 25 years to build this.
25 years.
Yep.
It looks like it's been added on a lot.
I can see pigeons up on the cathedral there, John.
Oh wow!
Like
look at 'em. Yeah.
what's it? Mary Poppins, the bird lady. I wonder if she's around.
Look at that roof, that dome roof up there.
I wonder if
What
we
if you
could go
can- What
inside.
if you can get up to that skylight up there?
I wonder.
Usually churches are open, but they've been closing them lately because obviously for vandals and
We'll
stuff.
walk
but
up here and get a different
have a look.
view. I don't even know if this is a Catholic church or a...
You are getting slack with your
I
information.
know.
It's actually a different church. Like the ones over the other
Warwick.
side of the world are just different.
They are.
I love those old sandstone blocks. And also the clocks. I love old clocks in
All right,
church.
up here it says St Francis Xavier Cathedral. It must be Catholic, John, because it's got Mass and Reconciliation. So it has confession times. John, it actually advertised confessional times.
What are you saying? You want me to confess?
Well, the shoe fits.
Yeah, but they're supposed to keep everything private too, aren't they, really?
Yeah, they can't say anything. Is that true? If you go and confess to a priest...
I think that if you're confessing to a murder and stuff like that, they've got to say something. But I think if it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know. Can someone pop that in the comments below if that's true in Australia? Don't know what it's like in the rest of the world, but in Australia, if you go to confessional,
Holy bloody moly!
is it true that they can't tell the police what you say? Wow. It's got all...
It's a shame they've got to cover up the stained glass windows.
Yeah, it is. Look at all how intricate all this detail is.
Look at the doors.
Look at all this.
Look,
John, this is like a goblet.
yeah, but the doors look like they're from the medieval times, don't they?
They do. And the Latin scales, see?
They're pretty clever back
And
in
I
those
wonder what the
days.
rooster depicts.
Hammer and nails. Not pinned on the cross, you know what I mean. Hammered on the cross. Nailed on the cross.
He was nailed. So
What's it like an old fireplace?
look at this stained glass up there. And look, it's got a ceiling with stars on it. There's a staircase. I'm going to go up the stairs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What if you're in trouble?
I don't think you get in trouble in the church, do you? Do you get in trouble coming to see churches? It doesn't say I can't go upstairs. It's all locked. I can't go any further. Have a go at these LED lights. Aren't they magnificent? Whoa.
Wow, look at that.
God, look at that. What do you think of that church, John?
That was amazing. I think that is one of the best churches we've been in.
You do the honours, John, by holding the selfie stick.
What? No way. No way.
Because I've got a lot to read you.
Ah, no chance?
All right. So this lighthouse is called,
A big lollipop.
I don't remember. Point Moore Lighthouse. There's a bit of information about this. This lighthouse is the first steel tower built on the mainland of Australia.
Wow. Well, it hasn't rusted out being on
It
the
is
ocean.
the oldest surviving Western Australian lighthouse under federal control. All right?
Yep.
Its height is 29 metres from the
sorry,
base to the lantern. Hey?
I just yawned. Oops.
Sorry. Oops.
Oh, we need your battery.
It is an active lighthouse.
Oh, is it?
Yep. The light was first lit in 1878. The foundation was originally laid in the wrong place.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, so after they realised that they laid it in the wrong place, they had to move it 5 kilometres to where it is now.
Well, that would have been a pain in the ass. That was a big stuff
Big
up.
doo-doo, wasn't it?
Yeah, someone got their head chopped off of that back in their day.
I reckon. So it's prefabricated steel tower by Chance Brothers of Birmingham, and it was brought to Australia in segments from England aboard the Lady Louisa in 1877.
Wow, you mean a boat that didn't sink?
Didn't sink. Our back. It got painted in
Barbecue.
1960 something, I think it was, those colours. So anyhow, it's in use today still because we have got this shipping lane out here. There's actually a pilot ship out there, John. You see it?
Yeah.
And look at this ship over here coming in on that side. So I can see 1, 2, 3. I can see 3 ships here. But
There's another one right up there, 4. Right, oh, there's heaps of them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
oh gosh.
5, 6, 7.
Somewhere around here is a jetty or something where sea lions come in to bake. So we're trying to find that now. Let's go find some sea
Oh
lions.
yeah, wonderful.
Okay, so we found the Esplanade and it's a big car park we've got to come in, and then we've got to go for a walk. And so what you look out for if you want to come trying to find the sea lions, you look out for the red and white poles and walk towards them. So you got to walk it up until you see these red and white things. And the port is over here. And we believe that the rocks that the sea lions must go on are these ones out here, but from where I'm standing it doesn't look like there's many today. Oh, it actually says our sleepy sea lions.
Where's the sea lion?
It says Champion Bay is a great spot for Australian sea lions. Here they can dive for food, including fish, rock lobster, squid, octopus and small sharks. And after a hard day fishing, they come back to the bay to bask on the rocks. Look, I can only look through with one eye at a time.
Oh, look,
there's one!
Remember I said one on the rocks?
Oh, he's on the rocks!
Popped up so I can slide down.
No, lay down. I saw him through the viewer.
That's the one I said. Remember I said I seen one on the rock?
There's 1, 2. There's definitely the ones in the water. Oh, I'm excited now. We're running out of time, but
Big time.
you could actually spend a lot of time here reading all these signs and stuff.
Even in the church thing we went to,
The
what's that?
museum at the church.
That was so
We didn't
full of
film
history.
any of that, but oh. So let's have a talk about that, John. That church.
Yep.
The
Amazing.
the priest, the head priest that's there now.
Yep.
Is that what you called him? The father.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go with
So
that. Yeah.
the church bells are hooked up to Bluetooth these days. And so this father, I can't remember his name, he has all different songs for the church bells. So if he has a preschool group, he can play Bluey. You know, things like that. And the kids come through and...
That's pretty much every song he has.
Yeah, and so he can make the bells play the songs. Like he's got the normal church ding-dong ding-dongs. But for the kids,
Yeah.
he will play a song. And the lady in the museum said...
He's a bit of a character.
and that she said pretty much any song they ask for,
You can play.
he can make the bells play. So that's pretty cool.
That would be a church that you'd want to go and have a mass or something there, wouldn't you? Is it mass,
Yeah,
what they call it?
Mass. Well, you're Catholic, John.
Oh, yeah, I know I am. Apparently I am. I haven't been to church since I was like
So yes,
6 or
I'm
7.
not Catholic, and I know it's called Mass, but I'd go to that church. So Geraldton has got this really fabulous thing here, and I'm hoping that it's going to come out on the camera.
Looks pretty cool from here. Maybe.
But it's called the, oh God, I've forgotten what it's called now.
Marble.
The Horizon Marble or something like this.
Whoa, can the wind get any bloody wind here? I must say that is.
Isn't that spectacular? It's like something you've never
It's
seen.
upside down in there. Look at the palm trees.
There he goes. Upside down John. So after we looked at that St Francis Xavier Chapel, we've come to the San Sparini little church at the Geraldton Cemetery. And
It's amazing again.
It is amazing again. It's not been well kept. It's all the original paint, everything. But we were told there's another priest buried here, and here he is. We put him through.
But just again, the temperature in here is so cool, isn't it?
It's amazing. And he's
Wish we could
Christ on the cross.
get better photos of that wall up there.
Oh, and also up on the roof, it's all painted.
That light looks perfect, doesn't it, coming through
it's
there?
just amazing. That's where Aldolf Joseph Legali has been laid to rest. So we're coming to kind of like the centre of town in Geraldton, and this is Batavia Park, which
Oh,
is
look, it's
named after...
like a barracks thing where they used to hide, in the
Oh,
trenches.
Named after, wasn't Batavia a ship? God, we've learned so much history. It's all going with gibble-gosh. What's this thing though, John?
This thing, a monument.
Belalia. Open your eyes, it says.
They're open.
Commemorating the declaration of the Hootman Abroholes Islands National Park.
This is like a mockment
It
of
is, like
the trenches.
It is, isn't it?
How scary would it be sticking your head above that and getting shot at?
It would have been incredibly scary.
Look at this guy up here. He's before. He's like in the 18th century fighting.
Well, that's what they're from the Batavia, John. It's the 1600 or something.
Oh, oops.
You so listen to what I say, don't you?
Oh no, I was listening. I was just checking to see if you were checking that I was listening to you.
All right.
Look at the views you have from up here. This one nice beach. That's right, I've got the selfie stick. I might not give it back. You all know she'll make me give it back though.
Today in Geraldton,
The old Geraldton jail.
it's... Get your phone out, John. Just get your phone out. What is it? The temperature?
Oh, the temperature?
Sorry, like today in Geraldton.
Today in Geraldton it is 40.5 and I'm pretty sure that's in the shade.
Yeah, the wind is hot.
Hot.
So we've come down to the old jail
But-
and the heritage precinct.
But honestly, you'd swear it's air conditioning here.
Yeah.
The walls are like half a metre thick.
Yeah, we walked in, we said to the lady, have you got the air conditioner on? She said, no, it's just how thick the
Why
walls
can't
are.
they build the houses like that these days?
So we'll take you for a walk around this jail and, yeah, film what we can.
Yeah.
So at the moment we're in the communal cell.
So the last attempted escape was in the late 70s.
That's crazy.
Pretty interesting, isn't it?
And he didn't succeed. What did it say, John?
He fell over and lost his balance and broke both his ankles.
Fell to the floor.
So he couldn't even like run away. That'd be my luck.
These are all prisoners, John.
Yeah.
Look at this one, Frank Fallon. Look at him. He was born in 1841, and in 1907 he was hit by a runaway tram.
A runaway tram.
He was convicted at 15 years of age as a pickpocket, and with a successful escape from a reformatory, he was eventually charged with stealing a pocket watch and given a sentence of 7 years transportation.
7 years for that, and now they get pretty much a slap on the wrist for anything.
He was reconvicted 3 times for robbery with violence and receiving stolen goods and a string of other minor offences. During the 1870s and 1880s, Frank and his family lived in the Geraldton area. He worked for a short time for Charles Villiers at Dongara as a general servant and at Greenhow. Frank spent months in the Geraldton jail for supplying liquor, wandering about with no visible means of support, stealing money and alcohol, before the family left the district and moved to Perth. His illustrious career continued for the next 3 decades. He was once referred to as the smartest pickpocket in Fremantle.
Is it haunted?
I don't know. We'll soon see. So this has been turned into a craft centre, so people are sitting in here doing craft.
And selling.
Oh, and selling as well, are they?
Yeah. How small this cell is?
Solitary confinement, bread, water and toilet bucket. Please enter.
Have a go how small that one is.
Wow.
That'd be what, 3 metres by a metre?
Yeah. I'm not going in there because you locked me in. I don't trust you.
Lock you in. Through to exercise yard. Don't go through there.
Through to the exercise yard.
Holy dooly. Wow. What a difference. The heat. Oh. Broken bits of glass up the top.
So over here, this one was kept with no wooden door because they wanted. These are the people that they thought may harm themselves.
No.
How you going, Cobber?
All right, mate.
He's not really talkative, is he?
No.
These are really interesting, but there's just so much. Oh, those prisoners from the HSK Cormoran, that ship.
Oh, they were here.
They were here.
Oh.
So I'll tell you about that because we've been doing about that Cormoran. In November 1941, after the battle between HMAS Sydney and the German raider HSK Cormoran, survivors of the German crew were taken prisoner at Quopper Station near Carnarvon and were transported to Fremantle by ship or by road. 10-year-old Ray Herbert, living with his family across the road from Geraldton Jail, threw vegetables to the men on the other side of the tall wooden picket fence. The response was Danke, Danke, which is thank you in German, which I knew that. Mrs. Herbert always told the story of Mrs. Archibald, wife of police inspector, preparing a meal for the German officers and plying them with alcohol in the hope that it would loosen their tongues. The identity and actual number of these crewmen and officers is unknown. All right, well, hopefully we got a little bit on film for you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was cool. All these little shops and all these people that do craft in here, do it themselves.
It's all handmade.
All handmade. So yeah. Oh, and this lovely lady.
Hello.
All the broken glass up the top from stop people from escaping. That's a pretty good idea, I reckon.
That's it for
Geraldton.
that's where we were, Geraldton.
Lucky someone's on the ball.
And also that's it for being away with our daughter, son-in-law and grandson.
Yep, it was a great Christmas.
Yep, we had an awesome time, awesome Christmas. So much so next Christmas we're going to do something different but together again.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
That'll be a surprise.
That's a
We'll keep that one
surprise.
under our hats.
Yeah. Everyone we spoke to in Geraldton loves living in Geraldton.
Yeah, well, actually, I liked it. Did like Geraldton.
The water was just divine. Everything was lovely, and it's got everything you need.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that because the people of Geraldton are going to say, "Don't say that. You're going to make everyone move here."
No, I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, so 2 weeks there. Well, John was only there for a week, but I was there for 2 weeks. And now I'm excited. We're heading east, and we're not going to do it, although we have to go across the Nullarbor, so you'll see similar things to what other people are doing. We are not going to Palubi.
No.
I'm so over seeing people's videos of Palubi Beach. But from Geraldton to get to the Nullarbor, we're going a totally different way. All right, so let's pack up. We've already said our goodbyes, and
I'm starting to sweat already.
yeah, and we're going.
All right.
All right, see you later.
Thanks, guys.